Alrighty. Hello. Stream up, volume good and everything. Here, hold on. I should have a panel here for live chat. Why don't I have a chat view? That's weird. I'll just go to the channel view for it. Hello! How is everybody? I'm gonna let everybody kind of pile in a bit before we get properly started. Alright, it looks like notification squad's showing up. What's up? Alright, so... Oh, there's my alarm for this stream. Alright. So, I'll be doing a bit of Q&A today. I noticed in the early chat someone was asking what the title meant. Mackenzie's as a series is not over, if that's what you're worried about. So don't worry about that. But I'm kind of developing it in like chapters. So before the whole like wipe of my hard drive and everything, that was like considered a sort of prologue chapter, and then I was supposed to work on to like the actual meat of the story. But then a hard drive wipe happened, and obviously that didn't go as planned. So this whole rebrand series of videos is kind of its own like chapter, you know. So that's what I mean by end of a chapter. What's up? Bendy and the Ink Machine. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing Bendy and the Ink Machine after a bit of Q&A. So we're gonna start off just by like asking. You guys can ask some questions. I'll answer them. It can be about anything. It can be the series, you know, 3D modeling, like whatever, the channel, all that. And then after that, once I feel like I've kind of answered as many questions as I can, I'll go right into continuing my playthrough of Bendy and the Ink Machine, which I have up on the VOD section of the channel. What about a real-life Mackenzie animatronic? I mean, I wish I had enough money for that, but that's... if that ever does happen, very far off in the future, that would be cool, but not likely. What do you think the Wendigo will look like if it's an amalgamation? Well, I mean, it'll kind of look like an amalgamation. Obviously, I didn't pick the name Wendigo for, like, no reason. It's going to look like a sort of typical... modern interpretation of a Wendigo, so it'll have characteristics of a Wendigo, but it's gonna be made up of all different parts of the characters. I think it's gonna look really cool. So Grease Grabber's new stuff soon. Yeah, we're gonna be getting the bacon grease. Will the lodge feature areas like a desert? Maybe. I haven't entirely set out all of the theming of the lodge. I know the areas that I do want to set up, like, you know, Mackenzie's gonna have her area in the woods, because, you know, she's a lumberjack and all that. Lila's gonna have her bit in the mountains because it's snowboarding. Bo's gonna have his own like little section by a river or whatever. So they're all gonna have their own thematic thing, but as far as like anything beyond what it is specifically related to the characters, I don't have anything planned yet. What is your favorite character from Badum? I don't know what that is. You're gonna have to elaborate. Love your series. Thank you. Will there be human characters in this? And if there are, what do they look like? Are they going to be just plain IRL people, or are they sort of cartoony? Well, I'm not the best at 3D modeling realistic people yet. So a lot of that's probably going to come down to me working around that fact. There will be characters who are people who talk. The main character is probably just going to be voiced by me, just because that would probably work out the best in terms of scheduling and getting people to like actually do VA work and stuff. But the most that you're gonna see is probably a character's arms from like a first-person perspective. The thing that I think I've settled on as like a storytelling medium is it's gonna be like a body cam sort of rig type deal. So hopefully that that allows for some cool footage. Also, when the fan game, if you make one. Right now, fan game is just an idea. Like, I don't have much that I'm like solidly settled on. I've talked to people about making a fan game, and there's people who want to make a fan game, but you know, I'm a little, you know, a little wishy-washy on it. I do want to like get it completely solidly figured out and be like comfortable with it before I, you know, 100% commit to making a fan game. How Wolfgang and Richard work together? Well, I mean, the best way I could put it is that Wolfgang is, you know, violent and he can attack, but he doesn't have any eyes, so he can't see anything. He's not able to really do much on his own. Meanwhile, Richard's able to see everything, but he's kind of like, you know, a little more, what would the word be? Not passive, but he doesn't have the ability to really hurt someone proper. So he's more so just going to be like finding the main character, the lighthouse keeper in this case, and like alerting Wolfgang to their position pretty much. It me, hello. Apples, thanks Will TV. Consistent as usual. Bendy and the Ink Machine for short. Okay. What is your favorite characters in Bendy and the Ink Machine? I haven't gotten far in it, and I've honestly, when it was first coming out, I didn't follow it all that much. So I don't know. All I know so far is Bendy and a few. Well, there's the other side character. I forget his name. He's kind of like the goofy character. And then other than that, I just know a few voices on the radio. Probably cover their faces in heavy snow gear if that's easier. Yeah, probably. I mean, it's if I want to show their face, I will. It's just, you know, in terms of modeling a human face that doesn't look like a, you know, default Unreal Engine asset, you know, that's a little more difficult. So I'm working within my skill range, but I'm trying to get creative with it. So covering their face with ski masks and stuff definitely does sound like something that, you know, I would probably opt for in order to make sure that, like, you know, I can still show a person, but something that I'm able to make within my actual skill range. Boris is goofy, basically. Gotcha, so Boris then. I'd probably say Boris. I mean, I haven't seen him much, but he seems pretty cool. I like goofy type characters. Let's see. Is Mackenzie powered with pneumatics? What are pneumatics again? Let me Google that. Hold on. I think I know what they are. Pneumatics. Definition. Yeah, so like pistons and gases and stuff. I'm sure they're all powered by pneumatics to some degree. I haven't fully modeled the internal workings of all of the animatronics, just the bits that you're gonna see. So, like, you know, for Mackenzie, you don't see much other than inside their mouth and their eyes for a little bit. So I have that bit modeled because, you know, you're gonna see that. For Richard, he's a little more torn up, so you can see the arms and, you know, the piping that kind of moves it around and all that. But if you don't directly see it, then odds are I didn't model it. Not yet, anyway. I'm going to, because, you know, there's some stuff in the series that's going to require that I do that. But for now, I mostly just have the outer shells and, like, mouth and eyes pretty much set up. Able to tell us what kind of tapes are going to be in the pilot or not? Like I said, I'm going to be trying to justify why a camera is being carried around the whole time as, like, company policy body cam footage type deal, just to, like, make sure everything is getting done. And I'm going to try and frame it through that, but Yeah. They're not going to be like company tapes or anything. Company tapes, for the most part, I feel like I've had exhausted through the rebranding tape process. So those are largely done with. I'm not going to say that they're 100% done with, because, you know, maybe I have an idea for how to convey a little piece of the lore or something else through an already recorded company tape, but largely I have I'm going to have the main videos that come out be recorded footage directly from the employee who's going to be staying up there during the winter. So. Let's see. Is Mackenzie being controlled by someone? Well, that's the goal while they're on stage, but during the events of the story that you're going to be seeing, no. I mean, not like a living person that's, you know, at the lodge or whatever. It's, you know, it's haunted. Hi, what did I miss? Sorry. Not much. Just answered a few questions about, like, let's see, what did we answer? Talked about whether or not Mackenzie has pneumatics. What else? A couple things about Bendy and the ink machine. If I'm gonna have like deserts and stuff. Not too much. I personally think Mackenzie's Learning Lodge makes Gage look like a bad guy, considering his rebrand video. There are messages that say she hates me. You all do. Not really a question, more of a statement, but. Yeah, I've put a couple of things in there in each of the videos to try and hint at what each character's role will be in the lodge. Those were some of the things that were hidden in the Gage video, but I think some people missed a few things that were hidden in the Opal video, so that might be worth looking back at. Oh, okay, also was the person being attacked. Who was the person being attacked in the hide and seek video? Without giving away too much directly about what was going on in the hide and seek videos, I will say the hide and seek videos were canon. They're not canon anymore. And every one of those videos, like pre-brand, where like someone got attacked, you know, that was all one person. And I don't know if I could say much else without spoiling it, so, you know. Make a pneumatic animatronic Mackenzie. I spend over $200 on mine. Damn. It's a lot of cash. I'll show you how, and it's easy. I mean, I'm not a big, like, robotic person. Most of my creative stuff comes down to, like, 3D modeling and all that sort of stuff. Maybe in the future, but, you know, that's probably not my project. Hide and seek set before the rebrands? Yes, hide and seek is set before the rebrands. Yeah, and like I said, all one person in those previous demonstration videos where a person had a camera, they were running from something, they got attacked. That's all one person. Would there be any noteworthy human characters in Mackenzie Lodge series? There already kind of are. You haven't seen them, but if you've seen the newspaper clipping videos that I've put out and that I've kind of hidden in a few ways, I think I put them in the playlist now just because some people already found them and I figured, you know, might as well put it in the playlist. But there's already been references to some people who are key figures throughout the series. Are you also taking reference to the Walden Files? Not gonna lie, never watched the Walden Files. It didn't strike me as my kind of thing. I'm sure it's great. I haven't looked into it myself though. The apples have become lore. Yeah, apples are practically channel lore at this point. With how often you've been commenting about. When does Mackenzie's Learning Lodge take place? There's a couple of time periods that are key to Mackenzie's Learning Lodge. One of them is in the newspaper clipping videos I was talking about that reference, you know, some chainsaw murders. That took place, if I remember correctly, in... Wait, let me check when that was. Hold on. Because I don't want to say a year that's out of... Yeah, I think it was around the 1950s, if I remember correctly. Either way, it's in the video. It's a little grainy, but you can find the date on the newspaper. But that's one key date, and the date in which the tapes are actually being recorded and taking place is in like the late 90s to early 2000s. Like literally, as the tapes are going to be recorded in the winter, that's going to be like Y2K, like the year 2000 is just about to happen right there. Wendigo must be set last before the lodge reopens, right? Are there more animatronics? No more major animatronics, just like minor side ones. Like major magics where every animatronic is from a different company. Yeah, kinda. I don't know what major magics is, but they are sort of from different companies retrofitted. The characters themselves are like retrofitted to be their own new thing for the lodge, but the what do you call it? The Wolfgang rebranding and some of the community posts and descriptions on videos that I put related to that give you most of the information in relation to like what the animatronics used to be before they came to be at Mackenzie's Learning Lodge. So they used to be their own thing, but now they're, you know, newer, retrofitted, or in some cases outright replaced for the sake of the lodge. Let's see. Love your videos. Thanks. What do you mean by learning in the title of the series? Like Mackenzie's Learning Lodge? Yeah, learning. Okay. The general idea behind Mackenzie's Learning Lodge, in universe anyway, is that it's meant to be like a place that you can take the kids where, you know, there's these cool animatronics and stuff, and, you know, they have food or whatever, but also it's like meant to be like quote unquote educational. You know, how like some places try to combine entertainment and education, you know, edutainment pretty much. That's kind of the idea behind it. You go there, it's a lodge, you can stay there as like a sort of resort thing, but also, you know, there's a couple things to learn, that sort of thing. What else? There's an unlisted vid in the playlist, guys. It's the newspaper. Yeah. So there's a video that's not listed directly on the channel, but if you go to the playlist of videos, I think it was In Transit, specifically laid out the clue that you needed to find it, and someone already found it, so I don't feel too bad about like directly telling what that meant. There's like a code that's set up and spoken by a robot voice in that video, and that code is spelling out a URL, like the last half of a YouTube watch URL that leads you to that newspaper. But like I said, you can go to the Mackenzie's Learning Lodge playlist and just scroll down until you see the newspaper and click on that, and the information's in there. Let's see. Will you ever accept any plush sponsorships? Jeez, I can't talk. Any plush sponsorships? There we go. By plush companies. If so, who would you do except for Mackenzie? I'd love to. It's mainly just a matter of like scale and how affordable it would be to do that. I'd want to do a version of every character if I could, but that's all just like speculation, and I can't like promise anything. But if I could do something plush related, I'd love to do that. I'd love to have my own plushes of my own character. That'd be awesome. Will I ever be able to help the game development? If yes, I can give my user. Probably not. I don't want to like make it seem like I'm putting out like a call to action or anything for people in the community to help me make a FNaF fan game sort of thing. It's probably a project like, for me anyway, I would want to have so much control over like every little aspect of it that unless I had someone that I 100% was like on board with the idea of making it, or I personally was like making it myself, then odds are, you know. But if on your own time you want to make your own fan games based off of my stuff, I'm fine with that. I don't have any issue with that. Just, you know, be sure to mention that the characters belong to me and link back to my YouTube channel, all that sort of stuff. Winter Watch's name confirmed. It's Jeff. I don't know where I said that, but I mean, you can believe that if you want. I like Great Wolf Lodge. Yeah, I like Great Wolf Lodge. It's gonna be. That's largely what it's based on. Is Great Wolf Lodge. Do you like my analog horror? I mean, I have not checked it out yet. I would have to give it a look, but take a reference off the old or new Chuck E. Cheese animatronics. Most of it is based off of, I mean, it's mostly off of the old ones. The largest inspiration would be Showbiz Pizza, if I had to pick one. The old and new Chuck E. Cheese animatronics do feel more Five Nights at Freddy's based. It's kind of like segmented, the head's sort of separate, the eyes are different, there's a different sort of head shape to it, that sort of thing. But I'm taking more inspiration from both Showbiz Pizza and just general like theme park attractions that have animatronic characters on them. So that's largely what my inspiration for that is, for the design of those characters has been. From 10 FNaF fan games, what FNaF fan games have the biggest yachts starring from smallest to biggest? I don't know. I couldn't rank. I don't know if enough FNaF fan games with yachts to rank. Should I make a Mackenzie's fan game in Roblox? If you want to. I don't got any problem with it. Said from the start that I can help with the game. Right, like I said, it's, again, I don't really want to like pull too much from community developers or anything. Like, again, I just want to have like as much control over the project as I possibly can if I'm going to be making it. But again, like I said, if anybody wants to just like take a crack at making their own fan game of it, I have no problem with that. Yo, I just joined. Welcome. To me, Opal should be a hand puppet if she would ever get merchandise. Yeah, that makes sense. I remember I used to have like some weird little like ant hand puppet thing, but yeah, I get what you're saying. Yes, me too. Okay. All right. Seems like we're largely caught up on questions, unless you guys have any more. But yeah. So for now, I'm working on the actual model of the lodge itself, and like it's going a lot faster just because I know what the layout is now and I can just go for it, as opposed to like I have to sort of plan out where every room's going to be and where everything's going to interact with each other. I have it more figured out in my head what I'm just going to actually go for and do. So it's more so just about doing it now, which makes it a lot easier, and progress is going a lot faster. I'm also doing some like commission work for stuff, which, by the way, if you wanted to commission me, I'm probably going to be setting up a Fiverr page sometime soon. I'll link to that on my main channel. But yeah, so I've been working on that sort of stuff, doing a few animations like the Freddy jump scare reanimated one that I put out the other day. That's probably not going to be like a series or anything, but I'm just kind of making whatever comes to mind that would be related to this channel. But yeah, progress on the lodge is coming along pretty nice. It's going a lot faster than when I first started, just because, like, again, I know what I'm making. So hopefully I'm able to actually like make videos in the lodge soon. I'm going to try and prioritize only the parts that I'm going to use for the first few videos first, just to get those done, and then work on building out the rest of it as I go, kind of. But it'd be nice to have everything kind of set and ready, as opposed to building, like I've been saying, building the track in front of me as I'm writing down it. You know, it'd be a lot better to have a more stable base to work from, if possible. Let's see. How do you think of the animals that the animatronics are? I think I might have answered this in the last Q&A stream, but in case you weren't there, the ideas for it is basically, just to summarize, they're all animals from the Pacific Northwest, mostly. So, you know, anything that's in like the mountainous sort of snowy regions, I was like, okay, what is the most imposing one of those to me personally? That would be a moose. So I started from there, because I was like, okay, a moose, they're big, they're friendly looking by default, but if you actually like saw a moose in real life, they are giant and pretty territorial if you come close to them. So I was like, oh, that's a perfect idea for like a sort of FNAF animatronic, because it's literally like that's the kind of idea behind FNAF animatronics, is like, oh, they're like these things that, you know, kids look at and they think, oh, it's friendly, but like in reality it's like a giant machine that could like crush you in an instant if it wanted to. So I started from there, and then I just kind of workshopped. I, in the back of my head, thought the idea of a wolf and a raven character working symbiotically was a cool idea, so I just wanted to kind of do that from the start. But yeah, it just kind of all evolved from there, and after that I just kind of started picking animals that I felt like there was something that, you know, a lodge could quote-unquote teach on, and yeah, just kind of carried on from there. Let's see, hold on, I need to scroll up a little bit. What's your favorite FNAF game? That's tough. I'm gonna have to either go between Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Okay, there's a few different answers for this. In terms of like lore and stuff, I like Five Nights at Freddy's 2 and 3. I like 3 for the mini games a lot. But in terms of like gameplay and scares, I like Five Nights at Freddy's 4 the most, I think. So for lore, FNAF 2 and 3. For gameplay, FNAF 4. Let's see. Plays in a universe where nothing bad ever happened. Mackenzie. I guess that's more of a statement. In the game, you should add a Rickroll because, yeah, I mean, yeah, obviously, gotta add one somewhere. Didn't if I remember correctly, Scott did that in not Security Breach, Sister Location, right? Where it was literally like, oh, purple guy in the mirror is the silhouette of, you know, Rick Astley. I feel like I remember that. How old are you? I'm 21. How old is the beaver? I haven't actually given them official ages. Maybe I should do that. I do see the beaver as like an older dude though, so probably in his like 40s, something like that. How does it feel to be monetized now? It's great. I can actually like make money off of the stuff that I do. You know, it's still tough doing it like and balancing artistic choices. Like the most recent video that I put out, the Freddy jump scare reanimated one. I like doing that video. It's a lot easier on me than having to model the whole time. And I can just kind of do whatever with that video, but at the same time, you know, understandably, it's not the same content that people came to the channel for, so they don't click on it as much. So it's a balancing act, you know. On one hand, keeping up with the series is a lot more, you know, lucrative in terms of getting views and stuff, but on the other hand, like, I want to work on my own things sometimes. But still, overall, it's great that I'm monetized now. I'm glad that I got monetized. It's crazy, honestly. Was the old shark not a robot? No, the old shark was a robot. Admittedly, though, with the old shark design, again, it was created before I even made the series. I just kind of repurposed it. But I was using the old shark model originally as just a test for making... what do you call them? Bump maps. So basically painting, you know, all those like little scrapes and bumps and, you know, imperfections on a character's surface. That's all bump maps. It's just a texture that you draw on, and it kind of fakes the lighting for it. And I first learned how to do that with that shark. So I was like, yeah, why not? It's a scary shark. I want a shark animatronic anyway. Might as well just like add it in. Why not? But the new one has animatronic design elements to it to make it more clear that it is an animatronic, because that was a complaint that I got. A lot of people were like, is that just a weird looking shark, or is that an animatronic? And it's meant to be an animatronic, so. Let's see. We got a couple of Bo emotes. Love to see it. Bo's area should be called Bo's Building Dam. That'd be good. Definitely gonna put him near like a little waterfall top sort of thing. Get my Wi-Fi back from the hurricane. Welcome back from the hurricane. Hopefully everything's good. Who's the creator of Mackenzie's Learning Lodge? I don't actually have a name for him yet. He's not the most important character, so I mean, you could probably just wager that his name's Mackenzie, you know. But yeah, he's not the most important character to this story other than he's kind of just a really unfortunate dude. You know, a lot of bad things are gonna be happening with his business, and it's not gonna be fun for him. But you know, I feel like Richard the Raven is more of like an elder. I could see that, kind of like a guiding force. Who were the animatronics before they were the ones from Mackenzie? Like I said, I mostly just kind of have the idea that they came from other establishments beforehand. Exactly who they were is more so up to your interpretation, I guess. But the large connecting factor is that the person who established this first Mackenzie location built the whole cast around old animatronic characters that he used to see when he was a kid that he's fond of, and so now he wants to work on them and bring it to a new generation, kind of revive it, because in the early 2000s it was kind of like going out of style. But yeah, so that's it's mostly up to interpretation. But as far as what they kind of serve as a purpose story-wise, they're mostly like, you know, the owner's nostalgic for older animatronics, so we wanted to kind of bring them back and revitalize them somewhat. Let's see. Sometimes it's cool when you drop a shorter animation for something else. Yeah, like, I do enjoy doing that. It's more artistically fulfilling to be able to just kind of do whatever, whenever. But I do try to balance it with content that people are, like, originally here to see, so, yeah. About the age, I think the Link should be the youngest and Wolfgang being the oldest. I forgot the Link's name. Yeah, Lila. Yeah, I do envision Lila as, I mean, she's a snowboarder. She's definitely younger. She's like in her mid-20s, maybe, at most. Yeah, Lila's cool, dude. She's rad. To make bump maps, I use a noise texture plugged into a bump. Yeah, I mean, that's usually what I do. You just put a noise texture, plug it into a bump map, plug that into the normal, boom, you got a bump map. Sometimes you can put a color ramp in there to kind of fine-tune where you want the bump to be, and a lot of the time lately I've been just painting on the detail with textures as opposed to just noise, but, you know, it's all dependent on what you're trying to make. Yeah. 544. Damn. Would there be a Mackenzie game in the future? Again, I hope that there will be, but as of right now, it's mostly just like something I'm theorizing. Eventually, I'll eventually just have to bite the bullet and learn how to code anyway, because, like, you know, that's gonna be a large part of working with 3D models is learning code anyway. So I'm gonna have to do it eventually. But right now, I just want to focus on like the YouTube series. The CEO of Mackenzie is just a nice guy who gets screwed up with ghost robots. For the most part, pretty much. He's just kind of an unfortunate guy who wants to do something. I mean, his part in the story is not completely, like, unimportant. He's still an important guy, and the reason why he's building the lodge is important to the themes of the story, but largely he's just kind of a guy who built his lodge in the wrong place at the wrong time, and, you know, it's just unfortunate for him, really. What if the person who we see from his perspective is the chainsaw madman and got forced to stay there as a punishment? Interesting theory. Interesting theory. We make Mackenzie's Learning Lodge ad. I've been thinking about that. Like, I'm assuming you mean an in-universe kind of ad. I've been thinking about doing that. That would be cool. I might have to figure out who would be voicing things for the ad, but I'm not opposed to it. It'd be really cool. Could you add a Sing Sang World of Wonder Easter egg? I'd have to look at what that is, but maybe. I don't know. Let's see, what else? Is Richard a femboy? Not as far as I know. Although I would argue that Lila's the opposite. She's like a tomboy, kind of. Or maybe no, maybe Mackenzie's more like that, because she is very, like, built and, like, you know, likes doing a lot of, you know, physical activities and stuff. So I don't know. We got 2 tomboys in the series, but as far as confirmed femboys, I cannot confirm. Still waiting for Richard and Wolfgang's gay marriage short. Yeah, eventually. You can hope. The Learning Lodge, do you have a plan to give it an ending, or are you still trying to plan out the series and going to go to give it an ending later on down the road? I have a full arc planned out. I have, like, the whole story is figured out, the ups and downs of it I got figured out. A lot of stuff I am still, like, learning. I'm not going to pretend like I have 100% everything figured out. There's some, like, scares that I only thought of after a little bit of thinking on what the animatronic designs are and stuff. Like, you know, I only came up with the idea of, like, oh, there's going to be some moments in the woods in the dark early on after, like, a bit of thinking on it. So, like, it is evolving as I'm working on it, but there's nothing, like, the story's largely figured out, and I'm not, like, retconning anything. I like to just kind of, you know, work with what I got and iterate on it. Let's see. Whisker Family Diner. I don't know what that is. Also, you've inspired me to make a FNaF type analog horror. I mean, I'm glad to hear it. If I'm inspiring people to make stuff, that's, like, really cool. You know, always love to see. Amy Purr, shout out, please. Here's the obligatory Amy Purr shout out. It's canon, y'all. Sorry. I don't know what that's in reference to, but yes. What is Bo's favorite color of wood? I think he likes cherry, or no. I think it's like he likes like a mesquite, sort of. I don't know. Nah, I'm gonna go with cherry wood. Cherry wood's good. Apple, true. 1 star. Wish I could rate 0. Took my family to Mackenzie's Learning Lodge. Thought the new management would make some improvements. The wolf was taken down yesterday. My son cried and he saw the beaver. I mean, yeah, true. This would probably not be a very highly rated establishment, if I were to guess. Another 2 apple posts. Get some apples going in chat. Can I make a fan animation with Mackenzie? Nothing weird? Yeah, sure, go ahead. Even if it is weird, go ahead. I don't care. You can make as many animations related to the series as you want. If there would be a Mackenzie's fan game, then the security guard has to be a mechanic, and he fixes the robots every night. One idea that I do have is that, like, Bo, in particular, in the series, wouldn't 100% be aggressive, guaranteed. At least in the games, anyway, for, like, a mechanic. He wouldn't 100% be aggressive. He would, like, repair stuff, and you can get him to repair things, you know, depending on whatever you want him to fix. Largely, probably the tank, you know, I'd have him fix that, but if you don't keep him in line, then he can be aggressive, you know, controlled shocks, all that sort of stuff. But that's one game mechanic idea that I have, so. Yeah. Are there any canon ships in the Mackenzie universe? None that are canon, but you can ship whoever you like, if that's what you want to do. Okay, thanks. Mackenzie and Sing Sing are going to be friends. Nice. Now that I think about it, the Wendigo is able to be formed because of the animatronic's ability to leave the lodge. Some individual might have taken parts of the animatronics to form the Wendigo. That's an interesting theory. Yeah, a large part of the animatronic that is going to be the Wendigo is going to come from the fact that it's an amalgam and that it kind of gets the ability of everything that the other animatronics can do. And, you know, if you piece together what was being said at the end of each of the rebranding videos, the full sentence that it builds, it also makes a little more sense why the Wendigo is trying to kind of pull itself together. But yeah, it definitely gets a lot more, you know, it gets more ability to kind of move around freely once it achieves that sort of form, for sure. Also have a review. I'd say 2 stars. Bo had a fetish for wood on my lodge door. Ate my wife and kids. I beat him up, found a chainsaw, and killed everyone. That's a strange 2-star review. I feel like that would be a 1-star, but I mean, I guess you enjoyed something out of it. Who's Wendigo? You haven't seen them yet. You haven't seen them. But for those of you who don't know, they're going to be a sort of amalgam of all of the animatronics we've seen so far. Any plans to do an 8-bit or some other pixelated inspired games like FNaF for the lore throughout. Oh no, thought of this after seeing your Doom short. I'd like to. Again, I don't know how to make a game, period, and my animation style is largely 3D. I don't really do 2D very well. I don't have any program to do that in. But, you know, I'd like to experiment with new stuff if I find ways to do it. So if I can do it, I likely will. A equals apple, B equals banana, C equals coconut, I guess. True. Makes sense. Wendigo is a mix, kind of like Ennard. Yeah, pretty much. Why is Bo in my house? I don't know. I didn't send him there. Why did they let one of the very self-harming animatronics outside in a very dangerous forest? Well, they didn't know that he would, you know, hurt himself or the Raven or any of that. So they didn't really know that until after they recorded that tape. Now that they know that, they've tried to disable them and like kind of shove them both in a back room together, but you know, they didn't consider that when they made it like that. Thank you, Megla, for making such cool and talented content for us to watch. No problem. I mean, I appreciate that you think it's cool and talented. Yeah, I just do this stuff because, you know, it's what I enjoy doing, and hopefully I can spread it to as many people as possible, because I do think it's one of those things that's, you know, my interpretation on it isn't necessarily like the definitive Five Nights at Freddy's interpretation or whatever, but I do feel like personally lately with Five Nights at Freddy's, I've been feeling there's been a bit missing in terms of like story and the horror elements of it that, you know, I've kind of been hoping we could go back to. I do like the new Into the Pit game. That's been pretty good. It's not perfect. I do think it could be a lot better, and I'm not the biggest fan of the style of content, but or the style of gameplay, but you know, it could be better. But yeah, so I'm glad that you like my interpretation of it. A few 5 stars, great. I had a very annoying kid with me that I didn't like, and then Mackenzie just ate it before me. Thanks. No problem. I'm glad Mackenzie could do that. 5 out of 10. Gage hopped out of the tank and bit me in half, but they gave me a coupon for free for Mackenzie plush. I mean, yeah, you know, you got the free plush. Is there any canon ships in this universe? Also, my internet glitch, so sorry if you already answered this. Can I get a shout out, please? Yeah, shout out to Amy Perver. But yeah, like I said, no canon ships or anything. Again, you can ship whoever you want. I can't stop you. You people do whatever you do. Give the Wendigo a blade hand. I'll consider it. Megala, will you please release me from the lodge? I've already cleaned Gage and Opal's tanks, lost an arm, then Lila smacked me with her snowboard. I'm so done. I'm sorry, but, you know, until you sell enough of those bow little creative birdhouse making kits, and a couple of Wolfgang bow and arrows, and you know, not to mention a few Lila snowboards. Until you do that, until you meet your quota, you're not getting out of the lodge. I'm sorry, it's just not happening. Okay. Mackenzie's Learning Lodge, January 4th, 2000 show. It's an interesting date. I don't think I put that date anywhere, but 3 stars. Gift shop is too close to the exit. Couldn't leave without my son begging for a Gage hand puppet and a wolf shirt. I mean, that's the point. That's why we put it at the exit, so you get the impulse buys on the way out. What's 0 to 10? I lost my ear and nose and got ripped apart. Just let me quit. I gave you my money. Release me. No, never. Have you always been into making art, drawing character designs, etc.? Not always. It's actually, I mean, I've been into the process. I like the things that people make in terms of art, but I've never really been someone who's just always started out like being interested in like, oh, I'm gonna make 3D models. Like, that wasn't always something I was thinking about. It all kind of started one day when one of my friends actually just introduced me to Source Filmmaker. And I was like, this seems complicated. I don't want to learn it. I don't want to bother with it. And they're like, no, just learn it and make a poster, and we'll do little art competitions with each other. And I was like, okay, whatever. So I learned it. I was like, oh, you can actually make some cool stuff with this. And so then I started learning Source Filmmaker. And then after making posters and you know, having fun with that and making animations, I felt a little bit limited by what Source Filmmaker can do. So eventually I was like, why not try out Blender? I tried it once, hated it. It was way too complicated, so I noped out of that, moved on. And then eventually a few years later, I decided, you know what, I'm going to sit down and actually learn this, because there's too much good that this program offers that Source Filmmaker just doesn't. So then I learned that, and here we are, 1,000 hours later, making my own series, and I love it. But no, it wasn't something that I always had in mind, but I'm glad that I started doing it, because it's really fun. I really enjoy it. Just got a job at Mackenzie's Learning Lodge. Good luck. 4 stars. Bo got mad at me and bit my shoulder. However, I did like the opal hand puppet. Yeah, people seem to like the opal hand puppet idea. Tell everything I see in the Mackenzie's job. Thanks. Report back. Hopefully they don't reuse pizza slices. Can Sing Sang's World of Wonder be canon? Sing Sang's World of Wonder is a failed amusement park full of animatronics. I don't know what that implies to the canon, so I can't say yes, but you can have a head canon, alright? I ain't gonna stop anybody from having head canon. Are the robots possessed, or is it some sort of malware? They're possessed. I mean, you can see it as possession causing malware, and they do interact in ways like that. But if you want a flat, blunt answer, they're possessed. That's, yeah. Where's a good place to hide in the arcade? And Mackenzie's chasing me. Probably hide between a couple of the Polybius cabinets. Don't call Mackenzie's Learning Lodge at 5 a.m. challenge. Spooky audio secret. Yeah. Hey, some random guy told me the Lodge Puzzles arcade was broken. I'm going to go fix it in Mackenzie's. Nice. Is this FNaF game? I mean, I haven't made a game yet. I don't know how to make a game. I'll eventually learn how to, but you know, for now, I've largely answered that. Any tips on fixing cameras? All right, now we're getting silly. I'm working. When are we doing Bendy? We're doing Bendy soon. I think we're largely coming to an end with the serious question. Is it a closed amusement park that is just there in Romania? Also, robots. Oh, it is. Okay. I mean, I don't know. If Romania is far away, whatever. You can, again, you can make whatever headcanon you want. Glassdoor review. Former Mackenzie's employees. Good food. Guests are annoying. Gotcha. Only leaving because I got a night shift at Freddy Fazbear's. Wish me luck. Yeah, good luck on that one. We low-key need Bo to put Gary back together with wood glue. He hasn't sold enough Richard plushies. Yeah. What level Yat does Wolfgang have? Must answer. He's got, on a level 1 to 10 scale, he's got like a 7. You know? No, 6. 7. Final answer. Locking it in. Not changing my answer after that. 7. Alright, I think that's largely all of the level 100. I think that's largely the bulk of the questions that people have answered for the most part. So I think we're probably going to go into Bendy and the Ink Machine now. I will say, before we go into Bendy and the Ink Machine, I do have something that I want to ask you guys. I'm curious if you would want to hear some of my opinions on media, like mostly FNAF inspired media. So like, you know, I have a bunch of opinions on where Five Nights at Freddy's as a series has gone, what it could do better, all that sort of stuff. I have other like movie opinions, all that sort of stuff. So if you would want to see that sort of stuff, let me know. I can edit it. I can just, you know, if I'm not making videos on it, I'm rambling it out into the void. I assure you, it's already coming out of my brain and into the ether. It's just a matter of whether or not I'm recording it and editing it together and taking time to upload that. Yes, do it. Entertain your followers. Yes, please. All right, well, hey, people have spoken. Yes, I would love to hear that. All right. All right. Well, in that case, I'll probably start recording like B-roll footage and stuff at some point and just like voice. I'll write some loose scripts to get my thoughts formed on certain things and start putting out videos on that. Ramble equals rambly. Hey, let's see what you did there. I gotta go by. All right, see you, Amy. Bendy and the Yacht Machine. Dear God. What inspired you to choose the specific animals you chose for the animatronics? Sorry, I'm asking in-depth questions. Well, it's so cool. I already answered that, but basic TLDR, Pacific Northwest is the theme. I started out with a moose because they look friendly, but they're not. They're very deadly. I went from there, pretty much. Wolfgang, I can see the video of Wolfgang X Richard. All right. The Cult of Lila. Yeah. Yeah. As soon as I made the first Lila model, people went a little feral in the comments of that one. I had to just hit him with the Moai statue emote. You think I found like an unused animatronic named Whisker? Oh yeah, gotcha. They're going through it. Also, are you going to make a channel mascot for random rant vids or keep the Abyssal Wanderer profile picture? That's actually something. This will be the last question that I answer. So, you know, after this, we're going into the Bendy and the Ink Machine, or else I'm never doing it. I do want to make characters outside of the Abyssal Wanderer. I'm debating on whether or not I'm gonna make my channel themed around that, because I do like the idea of, like, you know, deep ocean horror, antique diving suit stuff. I love those vibes a lot. And I think largely for the channel branding, that's what I'm gonna do. But as far as like live stream stuff and just rambling videos and, you know, all that sort of stuff, I might make a character that's just not related to that at all. I might make my own character designs that I'll go with. And who knows, if I end up getting a camera, I'll probably do like one of those little VTuber rig things where, you know, you make the 3D model, you can pilot it, you know. But we'll see. Largely though, I'm gonna keep the Abyssal Wanderer kind of vibe going for now, and then eventually move back around to my own character design. So there's characters in the bottom left, yeah, bottom left or bottom right. 5 Nights at Freddy's with 1 moose at Freddy's. Nothing, I do it for free. Lovely. How much do I need to donate to get Wolfgang and Richard gay married video? You donate as much as you like, alright? I'll set up my Fiverr page eventually. If you want to pay the price for that, then be my guest, alright? Alright, so I think, yeah. I promised that's the last one that I'm going to answer now. And we're gonna go into Bendy and the Ink Machine. Bendy and the Rizzler Machine. Exactly. Alright. Let's get... I have Blender running in the background. Why is it running? I'm not making anything. Go away. There we go. Alright. So we're gonna be rolling into Bendy and the Ink Machine now. More yacht. Don't worry. I'll secure more yacht in the series I get. Alright, let's pause the music. Hopefully you like the music. I'm trying to build out a library of like copyright-free music from like games and stuff that I actually enjoy and that works for the vibe. So hopefully the background music was pleasant for everybody while I was answering questions. But here we go. Back into the grease machine. Eating my bacon. I'm assuming save 2 is the one that we want to do. Continue. I think that's it. I'm gonna come back when I clean the robots in the lodge, BRB. Yeah, good luck with that. Use some bacon grease. Grease grabber time? Yes, yep. Cry. Get back on that grease goblin mindset, alright? The grind set. The grease set. You need to keep an eye out for it so I don't miss any. Chapter 3, Rise and Fall. Yeah, so this is exactly where we left off. I thought someone said that we didn't have a checkpoint here, but I guess they were wrong. Leave the safe house. Alrighty. Scouting for slop. Yep. Give me the grease. I'm gonna gobble the grease. Oh, he's hitting the gritty a little bit. That's nice. My let out. There we go. So where we left off, I think we got like attacked or something and brought down here. It's been a minute. It's been like a month since I played this. That's actually like kind of crazy now that I'm thinking about it. It flew by because I was just working on stuff, but you know. Save G, Y, save A, save T, save G. Oh, God, gotcha. BRB, I'm gonna see the insane comments on Lila vid. Yeah, there was only a few of them because this was still early on, but they did get a little deranged. Danger, keep out. Wow, that's not healthy. Someone's got to fix that. Also, did someone just like leave the sink on? This isn't ink, this is water. Who did this? Alright, well we almost definitely need to get gears. That's guarantee what that is. Oh, we got some overalls. Nothing else. A little bit of grease. A little bit of slop. Be careful of the dreaded moonhead. I have no idea what you're talking about, but I will keep an eye out. Oh! I looked away at the comments for a second and didn't realize that this guy, he was just sitting here. Grease. Give me the slop. Alright, hello. What's up? Alright. Lovely. Boris versus Henry. They're pretty evenly matched. Alright, thanks, buddy. Thanks for that. Grease. Is that like Bendy? It kind of looks like Bendy, but like they got like a little bit of the whatever devil thingy there. It's a comically large mouse hole. We got Grease quests right now. Hey Megala, if you'll answer, I'm trying to find the cleaning box name. Cleaning C. Can you say where it is? I have no idea. Somewhere in the maintenance closet. This is a nice little abstract painting. Oh wait, no, those are true. Oh, this is like a neighborhood. It's still a little abstract, but I see what they were going for.
I'm not getting out of here that easy. Need to open the door, but the lever's missing. Boris probably has it.
Gotcha. You got a lever for me?
Using that lever handle around? Or are you holding it hostage until I make you something to eat? I thought so. Let's see what we got.
Odd that he assumed cooking from the stonewalling here, but I mean, I suppose he is the animator. He'd know what he'd want. How about some bacon soup? You want a grease guide? Yeah, give me the full grease guide. Try to lead. Yeah. What's up? I'm a big fan of Mackenzie learning a lot. We just went over the Q&A section of this, so if you want to like go back in the stream, I think I enabled DVR, so you can look back around and check all the Q&A stuff that I did. But now we're playing Bendy, and apparently I'm looking for something to make him food-wise. Am I missing something? There's something on the shelves. I don't know what I'm missing. Yeah, let me see. Make sure the inky guy with a moon-shaped head tilted up. Oh, right. Bendy. Okay. Also, before you leave the grease cave, open the chest and toilet for hidden grease. Really? How do I open this? Oh, now I can open it. Grease!
That should be enough.
Oh, okay. I was getting him. Great. So he does want bacon soup. Got it. Alright, this makes sense now. I'm going to mess around with SFM. Have a good day. Good luck, Will TV. A little bit of bacon soup. Does this appease you? Can I chuck it in his face? No?
Here you go.
Alrighty. I feel like Are those rosy cheeks, or are his teeth just weird holes in the side of his head? That's a little odd looking. You're missing a can, am I? Oh, okay, so I have to place the handle first. FNaF Smasher Pass. Roxy, Glamrock Chica, Toy Chica, Ballora, Funtime Freddy, Funtime Foxy, Springtrap. The answer is yes. Is that Mackenzie and the Moose Machine? So, whoa. We're zooming. Text of Toy Chica. So, is there grease in this room before I move on, or? The door locks if you walk out, so check everywhere. Okay. I figured since it allowed me to move on, I got all the grease, but if we're missing grease, then I'll get it. I don't think we missed any, because I think I got the toilet stuff. Oh, no, you're right. You're right, I'm wrong. There was grease. There was hidden grease. The door locks if you walk out to check her. Yes. 5 clamps. It's the lock stall. Gotcha.
Let's see what's out there. Don't wander off.
Grease. I just told you not to wander off. Alright, whatever. I'm securing my grease. I don't know what you're doing, just running ahead, but... Give me my grease. Is this an outhouse? What is this? Oh. Hello. You have anybody hide in this shed and just stare at you often? It's getting a little awkward in here. I'm just gonna hop on out. I assume we just go forward. Alright.
Looks like it's really dark up ahead. Let's find some light.
Who's this? With Alice Angel. She sings. She dances. Sent from above. Presented in Silly Vision. It's all this Silly Vision. Wait, what am I doing? Wait, did you say? Oh, it's too dark. Gotcha. Okay. I got it. I got it. I understand.
Don't be scared, Boris. Keep the light near you so you don't get lost.
Gotcha. Okay. I've had that promise made for me, but I don't know if I can keep it. I'm trying to look at chat as well. I like what you do. There we go. Bacon grease. Lovely.
Did you hear that? Yeah, me either.
And Boris is really just like stonewalling us. Can you tell me anything, Boris?
Another dead end. I don't see any other way through. You got any ideas, Boris?
The vents? Vented? Soos? Maybe gears? What happened to this chair? This is just gross. Gotta clean up after yourself. Oh. Oh, I gave him the flashlight. Okay. Grease check. I don't think there's any grease. Boris ain't got a mouth. Yeah, I could tell. Where's the lore behind Mackenzie's? That's a big question. You'll have to piece it together. So is he just up ahead then? Alright. Oh.
Wow. I don't remember any of this.
Lovely. This is a pleasant place. Like, you see the vent there? Have you heard of Among Us? Go to the vent. Remember apples? I remember apples. Why are the engineers giving Mackenzie a mouth that wide? Lord only knows. Squeak check. That's a big plush. These are big plushies. How much would this cost? Probably too much for them to have, like, a bunch of them. I'm gonna have the life-size Mackenzie plushie. Not actually, it's not a real promise. That would be fun, though.
Why is there always something blocking the door?
These are more reasonable.
Through.
Yeah, if there was just an unlocked door, then that would be too easy. We can't have unlocked doors in horror games. You have to like struggle to get anywhere.
I don't be seeing what the big deal is. So what if I went and painted some of those Bendy dolls with a crooked smile?
Is that Jacksepticeye? Is that Mr. Top of the Morning? That sounded... That's not just some Irish guy and I'm being, like, weird, right? That was Jacksepticeye, right? I'm getting no confirmation in chat. That might have just been an Irish guy. I could just be wrong. So what do I do with this? Just pull... I'm assuming we follow whatever this is. Yes, sir. Click Bendy plushies. Do it. Alright. Where are they at? Oh. Well, this is interesting. What? So we got Bendy, we got Boris, we got... What's her face? I already forgot her name. And we got Ink Machine, I'm assuming. Alright. Well, I guess let's start up whatever this is. Oh. I gotta unjam it. Be good. Still gotta unjam something. Alright. Oh, over here. I didn't know this was part of it. Turn on the toy machine. Well, if it's able to do whatever this is, I can only imagine what horrors it's just gonna start spitting out at me. And that's an awfully interestingly animated puddle of goo. That I bet will stay a puddle of goop and do absolutely nothing else. Alright, I guess it's just a puddle of goop. I guess my intuition was correct. Oh. She's quite a gal. You're a little quiet, miss. Alrighty. Oh. We didn't have to be rude about it. I get it. Alice Angel.
I see you there. A new fly in my endless web. Come along now. Let's see if you're worthy to walk with angels.
Already. Oh. Oh, she took all the toys. Yep, those toys are not gonna stay toys. I can feel it. What is the best dream couple? Is Wolfgang. All right. The third ink form is Alice Angel. Yeah. What's Mackenzie's voice sound like? Lord only knows. I imagine kind of Goofy-esque though, like a female Goofy. Wolfgang and Richard are after murdering the night guard. Lovely. The demon, the angel. All right. We have a choice to make here. Now I'm very Doom Guy-esque in that I hate demons, but I hate them enough that I want to go to where they are and kill them. Angels are also bad in Doom lore, though. So we'll go with demons. Lovely, very goopy. We got any grease? I feel like I've been seeing a very big lacking of grease.
There's nothing wrong with training. Wishing for the impossible is just human nature. That's how I got started. Just a pencil and a dream. We all want everything, without even having to lift a finger. They say you just have to believe. Believe can make you succeed. Believe can make you rich. Believe can make you powerful. Why, with enough belief, you can even cheat death itself. Now that is a beautiful and positively silly thought.
Don't they ever learn? I don't think there's ever been a plot where cheating death has been an outcome that's good. I don't think that's ever brought good outcomes. Was that a save icon? I don't know if I'm going too far ahead, and if that angel choice would take me elsewhere, but I mean, I guess we'll see. It's very dusty. I need dust in here. What's up? All right. Well.
Boris. Oh, you're scaring me to
Oh.
death.
Okay.
I suppose you found anything we can use to protect ourselves with.
All right.
This will do.
I feel so bad. I don't know why. I just immediately did that. Are there repercussions to if I just start wailing on them? I kind of want to know what happens if I just wail on them, but I also don't want to do it if it's just gonna like if this is one of those things where it just ruins your entire playthrough if you wail on them. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. But I kind of want to. You have a weird mouth. Boris gets sad. Oh well, that's not worth it. Toy. It's a lot of toys here. Alright.
Looks like to open this, we need to throw 2 levers at once. You get this one. I'll find the other.
Okay. What's in here? Got a lot of trunks. Oh, I opened it. Well, that did absolutely nothing for it.
Alright, let's go over this again. If the pressure goes over 45, I screw the safety bolt in tighter, right? No, for the last time you do that, you blow every pipe in this place. If it reaches 45, you unhook the safety switch. You sure? You know, this sounds harder than comparing earwax to beeswax. Look, it's not that difficult. Just keep an eye on the gauge. Look, pal, if you think I'm doing my job and yours, I'm out of here.
I'm out of here. I'm noticing this guy is out of here a lot. Grease. Give me the slop. The creator lied to us. God is dead. Alright, we just got a black box. Feel familiar? Not really. Okay. What's over here? Ah, is this the ink machine? I'm just assuming that cube is the ink machine. It's a big machine. We power it on. It does things. It's everywhere. I'm assuming that's the ink machine. What happens if I create bootleg Mackenzie merch? Do I get ripped in half? I mean, you can make whatever you want. It's about selling it, I guess that would be the issue. There's so much toys here that I think this is Ryan's World Warehouse. I don't know what that is. But you're probably right. Bendy and Little Devil Darling. They really want to get the advertising out of this. I don't think we've seen Hellfire Fighter yet. At least, I mean, not the poster. Alright. I'll follow the chords. The Butcher Gang. Am I able to kill you? Lovely. So I'm assuming there's gonna be a couple more of those guys. Find a new exit. Yo, did you see that, Boris? I just killed a man. I don't think he was a man, but... Hell in a handbasket. Lovely. Bye, I gotta go because I gotta repair some animatronics. Alright, good luck with that. I'm going down the elevator. Level K. How far down are we that... Oh, okay. That's a weird naming convention.
I have to say, I'm an instant fan.
Well, thank you.
You've got a date with an angel. Come to me now. Level 9. Just follow the screams.
You got it. Did you hear that, Boris? I have a date. Level P. What's on the P level? He's not gonna tell me.
Step out of your cage.
Alright, I see nothing wrong with this.
Whole twisted world out here.
Don't forget to punch in. It could save your job. Let me in. Save real quick.
Always on time.
Also locked. Is there something over there? Oh, hold on, Boris. You're getting ahead of yourself. We gotta search every little area for grease. Not allowed to leave any behind. Wouldn't be fair. Wouldn't be nice. Alright. It's a complete waste of time. Punch in.
Back to the old grind.
Rise and grind, baby.
These blasted elevators. Sometimes they open, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they come, sometimes they keep on going to hell and back. I keep telling these people, if Mr. Joey Drew keeps cutting corners like this, someone's sure to end up falling to their death. And it sure ain't gonna be me. I'm taking the stairs.
Yeah, it seems like a fair call. I don't know where the stairs are, though. Haven't really seen any stairs, except for at the beginning. I was making things not flooded. She's quite a gal. You ready? Bit of a seizure warning here, jeez. Bro is running, okay. Stop getting ahead of yourself. Oh. So there's multiple of them. Okay. Are you confronting your own mortality right now? Yeah, it's not very nice, is it? Well, I'll let you deal with that. Oh god, there's a lot of them. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave them there.
It took so many
to
of them
think.
to make me so beautiful.
Oh.
Anything less than perfect was left behind. I had to do it. She made me.
You know she had to do it to him.
Who would have thought? Me having lunch with Joey Giroux. Apparently times are tougher than I thought. For a moment there, I thought I'd be stuck with a check. But I gotta say, he wasn't at all what I expected. Quite the charmer. He even called me Alice. I liked it.
Alright. Assuming that's like the voice actor for... What happens when Boris and Goofy meets? I don't know. I couldn't say. Hello. What's going on here?
Now we come to the question. Do I kill you? Do I tear you apart to my heart's delight? The choices of the beautiful are unbearable. How's a girl to choose? Take this little freak, for instance. He crawled in here, trailing his tainted ink to my door. It could have touched me. It could have pulled me back. Do you know what it's like? Living in the dark puddles? It's a buzzing, screaming well of voices. Bits of your mind swimming like fish in a bowl. The first time I was born from its inky womb, I was a wiggling, pulsing, shapeless slug. The second time, well, it made me an angel.
Mr. Bubbles.
Demon, touch me again. I'm so close now. So almost perfect. Yes, I will spare you. For now. Better yet, I'll even let you ascend and leave this place. If you will do a few eensy, weensy little favors for me first. Return to the lift, my little errand boy. We have work to do.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm sorry, when she said she's an angel, literally all I could hear was the voice of the little sisters from BioShock. Probably that and the fact that I'm carrying like a wrench-shaped thing in my hand right now, kinda. It all came together.
Look, Mr. Bubbles is an angel.
Alright, have you confronted your mortality, Boris? You gotten over it? Thought about it for a minute? This is a comment if you really believe it is. I suppose that's true.
My machines are hungry. Gather me some spare parts.
Take the wrench. Hey, now it really is BioShock. Search the gearboxes on level K. Okay.
There are so few rules to our world now. So little trees. But there is one rule we all know and respect down here. Beware the ink demon. Stay out in the open for too long and he will find you. For if you see him, you'd better hide. If you don't, well, I enjoyed our date. Now, let us begin our work. Have you met him? The ink demon. They say he hears everything. Every creak of the floor. Every rustle of paper. I wouldn't run so fast if I were you. You never know what will draw him in.
Alrighty. Ever buy Megla, I will steal Lila. Alright, well. Hope that's not as devious a statement as you made it out to be. Dang, he stole Lila, I know. Unlikely, since it's in, you know, she's up in the mountains in the middle of nowhere in a snowstorm, but if you succeed in it, then Godspeed. So much grease. Thank God. I was feeling like we were missing out on bacon grease for a bit there. That's an impressive stack of chairs. How do you even do that? More grease. Thank goodness. Okay. Hello. Damn. Got destroyed. Instant classic. Oh, that's a nice sound. Wasn't there something about how we're supposed to be like quiet and like we can't make noise or something? I'm real scared here, you know. Oh. Well, this ink demon guy, it sounds like he's all talk. It's all bark, no bite. Oh, am I level 2? Oh, okay. Wait, so the stairs do work. Okay. Gotcha. So, wait, I'm looking for gears on level K right now. I'm supposed to be up. Always be here to make your streams weird. Okay, I'll shut up. I mean, no need to shut up. We always need a little bit of weird factor. Gears. Metal Gear.
Where's the weapon to suppress Metal Gear?
Ink demon. We're gonna get Mackenzie used car saleswoman. That's awfully specific. Oh, there you are. Gear! Gimme.
One down.
Ladies, gents. Alright. Alright. No bathroom. Oh. Did not mean to do that. Stuff a lot of hiding spots. Oh, hello. Alright. Assuming there's gonna be one down here, because this did feel like it was just kind of here without much purpose, but maybe now there's a reason. Still don't know what the holes in the wall are. Feel familiar? Well, now it does. Crap, that's actually a pretty good idea. I mean, yeah. You can hide in the elevator. Okay. That's fair. Good to know. I don't think I've had a reason to hide yet. But I will keep it in mind just in case I'm suddenly assailed. Work hard, work happy. Yes, sir. Alright, am I searching the wrong place? They said level K, right? I only found one so far. There's gotta be one in here. Oh. Well, there's monsters. So that makes me think yes. Oh, yep. Knew it.
This one's empty.
Alright, okay. Oh, they're all hidden in the gritty. Look at him move. Bendy knows how to hit the gritty, bro.
Nothing in here.
Craziest thing I've seen all day. Nice.
That should be plenty. Return them to me. And
Hi.
try
Hello.
not to die on the way back.
Remember to close the doors, though. That's fair. Yeah. Alright. Makes sense. Alright. Wait, what did that say in the bottom left? I didn't see that. I'm assuming it was said, go back to the person who sent me up here in the first place. The angel. Let's go. Let's go. We're making progress. We're doing it. Mackenzie's real gender deleted. Bendy and the ink machine tips downloaded. So true. Yeah. Who cares what the moose's gender is? It's a moose.
Sammy said I had talent. He was always a good liar.
She was on.
He was once a very handsome man.
No, I guess. I'm assuming 9. Alrighty. Punch card.
Punching in.
Clocking in. I've got your gears. Let me in. Oh. Won't even see me.
The swollen ones. They're just stuffed full of extra thick ink. It makes me sick.
Extra thick.
It's the perfect thing for keeping myself together. If you're gonna catch them, you'll have to learn to move quietly. Come back to my door. I have something that you'll need.
I mean, I don't know if I need to move quietly. Kind of just running up to them and beating them has worked for me so far, but, you know. Collect 3 extra thick ink. Okay. We're getting that thick ink.
Better get over
With
done.
3 C's. You got thick ink in you? Oh. Okay. Didn't mean to do that. What floor are we going to? Let's go to P. I don't know what floor thick ink is on, but chainsaw plus children equals ... True. But not plus, actually false. Chainsaw plus adults equals I saw something on my man. Grease strainer. Yeah, we're draining the grease. Is this extra thick ink? No? Okay. Bacon! Is there any of this barrel? I feel like that should work, but I guess not. Oh, get over here. Did that not do it? I can't tell if I'm doing anything. I don't want to work here anymore. Damn, that's a crazy thing to write in, like, presumably blood ink. You imagine you're, like, dying, being chased, assailed by demons beyond your comprehension. You're like, man, I don't want to work here no more. I can't do this. Is this thick ink? Looks thick. I can't tell what is thick ink and what is just ink. I don't even know if I'm in the right place. Okay, this has to be thick ink. Come on. Gimme. No? Alright, whatever. Grease trader. Chainsaw Man, I mean. I heard that that was an anime. I haven't watched it, but I know it is one. Tasty eats. I am hungry. Doll, music, ink. Is that a code? It's hitting the gritty everywhere I go. Such a happy little guy. Alright, where's this ink? I feel lost. Without purpose. I'm just going deeper down. Some gear. And we're down here. Okay, so this all loops back in on itself. I'm doing something wrong then. Maybe I have to just go in sequential order. Maybe that was my mistake. Into the grease dungeon. True. Alright, this is taking a minute. I'm gonna search around a bit. Can I break the boards? No. Oh. Got him. Isn't ink a type of oil? I don't actually know. I'd assume so. It's oil-esque. I know that much. Alright, well, we're on K, so let's go 11, I guess. Did he just pee? Oh no, there was like ink or something. I thought he just like pissed on the floor. I was like, dude, what are you doing? I know you're modeled after a dog. You are not a literal dog. Pee then? That's down. I have no idea what I'm doing. Where am I going? Can I like... Oh, okay. Collect 3 extra thick ink. Tip. Hunt swollen searchers on level 11. Okay, so level 11 was the right place to go. I should have read that. Let me up. So is grease. Yeah, I know grease is for sure a kind of oil. What's up, buddy? All right. So this is where the ink is. Ah. Already. Nice. What is he doing? Where is this man teleporting between? Eat the dog. I'm good. I don't think I need to eat the dog. Oh. Sneak? What happens if I don't? Also, I can't crouch, and that's the universal way that you sneak in a video game. Oh, this is glass. No Luna, no Borzoi, or Boris. Hello, that was really loud for some reason. Stop. That hurt. Oh no. The ink. It's everywhere. We got one more to get. Walk. Okay, so just don't run. Gotcha. All right. Well. But I want to run. I have a gamer instinct to just run everywhere.
I don't get it. Everyone's walking around here like Grandma just died. Nothing but angry faces everywhere. These people gotta lighten up. I mean, hello, you make cartoons. Your job is to make people laugh. I'm telling you, if these people don't start cracking a smile every now and then,
I'm out of here. Lovely. This guy loves to say that he's out of here, but he doesn't love to actually be out of here. Hey. Okay, so those I walk up to instead of running, I presume. Do I, like, wait for him to come back? Where did he go? Eat Bendy. I didn't know eating Bendy was an option. I can eat the soup. The bacon grease. There we go. Nice.
Oh, makes my skin crawl.
Eat Alice. Alright.
Task done. Bring me back my equipment, please.
How much does it cost to grease all the
Once upon
robots?
a time, there was an angel.
Apparently they spend a lot on
And
grease.
she was beautiful and loved by all.
She was perfect. No matter what Joey says.
Nailed it. Alright. Save.
Punching in.
Alright, if my gamer instinct of the rule of threes is true, then I have one last thing I need to do before something interesting happens.
I'll make this simple. Look for valve pads. Turn the little wheels. Then bring me their power cores. Please don't make me regret sparing you. I can always change my mind.
Alrighty. I'll make this simple for you. You need to bring me oil. You know, the black stuff that comes in barrels. I need to drink lots of oil. How else am I to survive? Do we know what floor we're looking for? On level P. Gotcha. There's a weird floor naming convention. This really does not intuitively make any sense, but I'll work with it. I'll survive. Can I plunge you? That's not how I want to just like, you know, plunge his nose or something, not like beat him with it. Boris doesn't deserve to deal with me. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted, well, not that, but yeah, that. Just like, you know, poke him in the face. They lost the other floors. That's a lot of floors to lose if you're considering the entire alphabet and a large series of numbers that apparently goes beyond single digits up into double digits. Hello. Bro, chill. Jeez. Was that a fuse? What was that? A dancing demon. Alright, so we gotta turn valves or something? Oh, hello. Dead. Alright. Ow, what? Chill, chill. Came out of nowhere. Lovely. A lot of fuses. Nice. It's the first time I haven't been hit by something that was attacking me in a hot minute. What's in this? I just got some like signatures or something. Alrighty. Grease, grease, grease. Glug the grease. What? What is happening? Excuse me? Okay. Gotcha. Not a fan of that. Okay, not right now, little oh. Where am I going? I have lost where the elevator is. Just winging it at this point. Hopefully there's an elevator at the end of whatever path I've just taken. Nope, no time. Okay, this is rough. How long can an elevator take? Hello, alright, these are the guys from earlier. Which means he's not far behind. And boom. I don't know what you're so scared about. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Calm down. Settle down! Be calm! I don't know what his deal is. He's frightened. Eat the elevator. True. Beat Boris. I don't want to beat Boris. He's done nothing wrong. Eat your YouTube channel. Now that would be a costly mistake. You're always so calm, but I can feel. I actually don't get too scared by horror games much anymore. Just stuff, I've played too many of them. My spooky sensor has been fried. Oh, hello. Alright. Really useful if I could just like keep spinning, you know, like. But having to go in increments. All right.
Quite the efficient little errand boy, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Oh, hello. I probably should have taken the ink on the wall as a sign that he was there to kill me. We got this. We got this. I remember where the elevator is now. I can just go. Oh, okay. He shut it on me. Boris? How dare you? Yeah, you are immune to horror. Yeah. Pretty close to it, if not completely immune. But I do enjoy a good horror game, regardless. Okay, so I can return to Angela. Gotcha. Beat Boris. Bendy, the last ink bender.
Those days can come back. Dreams come true, Susie. Dreams come true.
People just keep saying it. This does nothing for me. What's up, Megala? What's up? We're doing a little bit of Bendy. He shouldn't have closed the door. Yeah, I mean, he frankly deserved it after that. Complete betrayal.
Grinning demons. Let's remove them, shall we? I've got just the tool to make this even more enjoyable.
A gun. Give me a Glock. Oh, an axe. Or an axe will work, I guess. Would have preferred, like, you know, 12 gauge shotgun or I don't know, just like pistol. But axes work as well, I guess. You know, if you really think about it. Visit level K and heavenly toys beware the ink demon. Beware the ink demon. Alright. How many FNaF fan games are you making today? 0. I haven't made any, nor do I have the current ability to make any. Oh. There have been some good FNaF fan games recently, though. The Joy of Creation was really good. I really enjoyed that one. Isn't Juniors getting an update soon? I remember hearing that. I'm pretty hyped for that if that's the case. 'Cause Juniors, I'm a big fan of Juniors. It's a pretty good game. So after the rebranding, what's next? The series. After the rebranding, it's just more. What you call it? I mean, not more of the same. It's gonna be like a main series of VHS tapes that's following the main character of the series, pretty much. So after rebrand, we get to the actual lodge, and everything actually starts happening. The series can properly begin after this. All right, what am I killing? The angel. What happened if I went down the angel path? Like, where would that take me? Would you make a fan game? If I eventually end up learning to code myself, probably. Oh, ink demon. Where is a closet? Is there a closet? There does not appear to be a closet. Well, what do I do about this? Is he leaving? Looks like he's leaving. There he is. Am I going the right way? So hope you did the steps to get the gun. Yeah. Go gadget concealed carry. Alright, well. Now, is he an idiot? Because I want to test if he's an idiot and try and hide in this closet here. He is not an idiot. Gotcha, okay. He's in fact smart. Hello, Bendy. Alright, what am I doing on level K? Destroy all Bendy cutouts. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I was just kind of doing that without thinking. I didn't know that was like my task. We got this though. We got this. I'll destroy every single Bendy. I was already doing that for free, but gun time, yeah, just blast them all away. My solution to the issue of haunted animatronics. A firearm. A 50 BMG directly to the torso. That's what I prescribe for demonic animatronics. Watch BFDI by any chance? I don't know what that stands for. So, probably not. But I don't know. Mackenzie would tank it, built like a building, yeah. Yeah, Mackenzie's got that, like, that aggro bear energy, where it's like you could shoot a shotgun round at it and it just keeps coming, you know. Mackenzie's the toughest one of them. Battle for Dream Island. No, I have not. Not seen it. It's the first that I'm hearing of it. Alright, I'm going a little too far back. What cutouts have I missed? What's Richard's criminal record? His only crime was being a good friend. And if that's a crime, then arrest him. Arrest me! Mackenzie would have Bo fix it. Yeah. Alright, what cutouts am I missing? There you are. Sneaky. That wasn't the last one. Okay, well. We'll find it, I believe. Hi. Hello. I zoned out. I was just checking again because my eyes glazed over just a little bit there as I was going down the hallway. But we're good. We're back in reality. Hello. You're not a cutout. My name's Fultzm for Evil. It's a difficult name to pronounce. I was gonna say hello and then your name, but I saw it and I was like, I don't know how I'd pronounce that. Glebus the Glebal Pillar when? Lord only knows. But why does Bose sound like that? He's a giggly little beaver. My name's from that food machine from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatball. Oh yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. God, I haven't watched that movie in so long. I need to watch that again. Been on a binge lately of watching older movies that I vaguely remember seeing from my childhood, but I just haven't watched in long enough to like remember if they were like good because I was a kid or if they were good because they were good. And that's another one of those that I need to revisit because I haven't thought about it in a hot minute. The flimps to flimp. Alright, where's this last cutout? It's gotta be close by. Hello? Wait a minute. Hey!
Now that was
Sneaky.
I forgot to mention, he hates it when I do that. I would hide if I were you.
Ah. Take a little hide. Take a little sneaky. Although I should probably just get in the elevator and go. Why would I hide? I can just leave. Oh, thank you. Can't wait for the official Mackenzie plush to get recalled for the shrapnel. Yeah. It's gonna have like Punish Venom Metal Gear shards
Back to the old grind.
in its eyebrow. It's gotta have a little eye patch. It's gonna be sick. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Metal Gear Solid 5. Great game. The disgusting wretches have wandered my home. kind of sounded like Mabel from Gravity Falls for a second. Alright, killing spree. Die. Thy end is now. Ow. Okay, getting a little surrounded here. Getting a little crazy. We're getting just a little bit silly. Got him, got him. We're doing good. Nice, nice. God, the combat is not my favorite. It's a little difficult to hit someone without getting hit. Ow. You need to calm down. I need a second to breathe. There we go. Nice.
So quiet, like a welcoming grave. I like the silence, don't you?
Sure. Return to the aim.
I hate leaving work unfinished. Fortunately, I have you to pick up the pieces. But you'll have to go even deeper. Down, down, down into the abyss.
How much further do I
Take
gotta
a
go?
look down. Say hello to an old friend.
Alright, my assumption about the rule of threes was
Send you a little
incorrect.
present, a little firepower. Take good care of it. It
Gun?
belonged to someone very special.
Gun? I was joking about gun.
God, it's a
Aw.
little hard to get a hold of. Oh well, better luck next time.
That's mean. That's mean. I thought the meme became true. But it was a lie. Threw my Mackenzie plush at the wall and it broke the wall. Yeah, it's just got a solid cube of tungsten in it. I think Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2 is on Netflix, and I think Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 1 is on Peacock or something else. What's better, Gravity Falls or Murder Drones? I'll be honest. Gravity Falls, that's another one of those things that kind of just passed me by. I need to watch it though. It seems like it's a good show. I only ever watched a few episodes of it, but gun, you unlock it from Demon Path. But I went Demon Path. So I'm confused. Did I do something wrong and I would have had a gun? Or is a gun in my future? Am I going to eventually get a gun? I'm confused. I don't know what's happening. There's a Bendy ink blob. Hey, can you read my chat? I read it. I haven't watched Gravity Falls like thoroughly, so I wouldn't know. I also don't know what Murder Drone is.
There he is. The projectionist. Skulking in the darkness. You be sure to stay out of his light. If you don't
Gotcha.
want trouble, just bring me back the pieces I need.
In Heavenly Toys. So if I go back up, there's a gun. That's what you're saying. The one that has the time 4 minutes. Are you talking about like a comment on a video or something? Link to the ink machine for a gun. Do I need to go back right now, or do I get it on my way back or something? Yeah, make it for the gun. Alright, so I'm... Oh, I'm good. Alright. assuming I should probably just get up to the elevator. Or maybe I'm fine. Press just use grab all the pieces. Angel keep running when I play. Oh my god. When I play this game, I don't really care about him. He's just annoying. He can just respawn. Okay. I'm so confused, but I'm gonna push forward. Here, because it looks like he's coming around. "50 people died in Umbridge because Queso did 3 jumping jacks and an earthquake was there." Goofy. Here he comes. I think. He's not really rounding this corner, though. Right. Sounds like he's gone, and he went that way. So I'm gonna go this way. Oh, yep, saw a little bit of light there. Just gonna keep going. This is bad. Okay, well. God, oh, yep, I'm dead. There's no way I make it out. Well. I can't get in there, can I? I don't think I can. Alright. Yeah, it was rough. It's rough that I can't just run in there. This is gonna be a whole ordeal. Is he right there? Yep, he's right there. Alright, well. Here we go. Y'all think projection is an op? Yeah, for sure. All my homies hate projectionists. What am I doing in here again? Oh yeah. Hearts. Or something. I don't know what I'm doing. He's over there. Okay. Even if Wolfgang hates projectionists, yeah. Yeah, this is rough. Where could this last little heart be? Or whatever I picked up. Hold on. Alright, he's coming to the right, so I should go left. There it is. Oh, okay. my brain processed it just a little bit too late. It's okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're fine. You don't know where I am. I don't think this is... I don't think this is supposed to be happening. Sir, can you stop giving me a seizure? Can you please move on? I'm not coming out. Why would I come out? You can go. You can leave. All right, I'm gonna have an actual seizure at this point. I can't get out. I'm stuck. The game has broken. All right, well, I guess I gotta. Yeah, I guess I just gotta quit. Current objective progress will be lost. Dang. Well, I think that's probably a good place to leave it for now anyway. Been streaming for how long? 2 hours? Yeah. That's good. That's a good spot to leave it at. Alright. Well, that was a good stream, though. Got a bunch of questions answered. Got a good bit of progress in Bendy. I should probably do these more often. Just because, like, it's been a hot minute since I last did a stream, so. But this was fun. I'm gonna definitely do more of these. It's probably a scripted event. Yeah, it probably just broke. I don't know what happened at the end there, but it's interesting. Very, very odd way to cap it off, but you know, we low-key will watch all the streams. Well, I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, I'll definitely do more streams in the future. I'm probably gonna work on what you call them. Some like scripted videos, my opinions on like media, mostly FNaF related media, because I got a lot of opinions related to that, and I'm sure it's probably the most interesting stuff for this channel in particular. But I'll make other videos unrelated to that. But yeah, we'd have a suggestion for you. Do you play on Xbox or PlayStation? Not really. I don't really play. I'm mainly a PC gamer nowadays. I have a PlayStation, but I don't really play on it as much. I'll literally watch anything. Well, mate, glad to hear it. But yeah. Alright. Well, that's going to be it for this stream. I'll do another one. Hopefully not another month from now. Hopefully sooner than that. But I'm glad that you guys enjoyed it. I'm glad that I could answer a couple more questions to get a little more progress on Bendy and Ink Machine. And yeah. So, y'all take care. Enjoy your evening. Good night. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.